Well, welcome back to Timeline Ranch. It is morning time and we have an interesting sunrise. It's just one focal point of sun ray coming up through the cloud. And it looks like we have the big thaw going on this morning. All that wasted water could have went into a underground tank there, but I'm not done yet. Well, I'd go trampling around, but I don't want to get this mud. This clay here, you just get taller and taller the further you walk. So this morning I'm going to be working in the building still. Yeah, I got a nice snow-covered mountain up there too. Solar panels coated as snow as well. They'll melt off pretty quick. I'm not going to get up there and mess with them. Yeah, hopefully this dries up. I'm working on the stairs right now in the building, but the sun coming out and melt off the snow gets it dry enough where I can work it. I'm going to get the machine started and backfill all this, and then glue that last little bit of conduit to stub it out on the other side of the canopy there. And then I've got one trench I need to dig from the corner of the building out to here to meet the outside of this ditch, so I don't have to worry about breaking those conduits later when I continue it into this building about where I'm standing is going to be. Those are going to be for the PV, the photovoltaic wires off of the panels that are going to be on this side of the building, and then later panels that would be on that other building if I decide to put an extra bank over there. So there's two 2-inch conduit going to run this way. I think that's it for my conduit for right now. Oh, that focal point's getting brighter now. Interesting. You can see the well top still. Yeah, I can't see it from this angle, but it's the snow and ice are melted right in the middle. So yesterday I got all the steps 11 3/8 distance apart, and then this landing I adjusted it so it's 11 3/8 from there to where the the top will be. I'm gonna add another step right here. It'll be 9 3/4 wide. That'll give me a 7-inch step, which is a standard step height, and then another 7 inches, to the top of the landing, and then 11 3/8 after that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just finishing this up so I can get my measurements, because I need to get my measurements. I've got some base right there where it meets the wall, and it's going to be made out of concrete as well, but I needed to make a jig so that I could get it exact. And then I also need to put the toe boards in, right here, and then get my measurement from there to where that piece would be. And then all my steps are already made, and the landing. Anyway, that's what I'm working on this morning until the sun comes out and melts off all that stuff. We'll go up top, look down at that well. So you can see on the well top, right there in the middle, the heat's coming up that 64-degree air and melted all the water, the snow that was on top of there and the ice. See that waterproofing I put on there, all the water's beaded up on it. Looks like mercury or something on there. Yeah, that's interesting. Pond's not frozen. It was too warm the days before for it to freeze over this time. It's going to be a nice sunny day. compared to yesterday. So it has been running off the roof like that for about 2.5 hours. That was a lot of wasted water there. I guess it's not wasted. It's going into the ground, but definitely not captured. So I got the stairs squared away. So we got another step there now. We got 2 little steps and then 11 3/8 between all those. Got all the toe boards on too. Camera's not wanting to focus. Anyway, making some cinnamon rolls while I have plenty of power. Almost 90 amps coming in with all 3 setups. I guess I'm gonna try to organize this in here for now. Let it dry up some more out there. Got plenty to do in here. I'll pull all this stuff out and vacuum it. I'm probably gonna make some shelves, you know, everywhere that I can. All around the edges here, this side. I need to get that lumber used up. That lumber's for framing upstairs. Like I need a frame where that door is going to go up under the stairs there. Upstairs, like the stairwell needs to be framed. On the south and west facing sides of the upstairs, it's just 4-inch studs. I'm going to put another layer so that I can do extra insulation on the sides that the sun, you know, it hits directly. So that's what that lumber's for. I'm not doing that this trip, but I'm going to organize in here and then get outside and get that backfilled, get that conduit in, because that's more important than anything while I have the machine here. As soon as it stops running off the roof, dries up. It's drying up, you know, everything else is drying up right now, but I'll be back in a little bit. So I decided to go ahead and hand shovel some dirt, you know, just up to the top of the 6-inch pipe so I can lay that conduit through this area, because it's hard to get in here with the machine. I'll use the machine to do the final backfill, but I'm gonna do a little shovel work up to like right here, and then I don't know, I may go ahead and do it through here too so I can lay the conduit all the way. And I just want to run the conduit and stub it out maybe 2 foot past, you know, where it's dug right now. And I'll be happy with that for now. So there's going to be another dome structure right here, and that'll be where the hydro generators are from that siphon line. But I've got to build a little building pad, so I don't want to put the 8x8s in for the other building that's going to be here, because it's going to block being able to get the trailer through here to get that. So didn't get to that this trip, but I'll get to it another trip. So I'm just going to stub them out for here, you know, the conduit for right now, and then later it'll go all the way to the building where the 8x8s will be. Well, let me get started doing some hand shoveling. Well, I'm ready to backfill this thing. So I got the conduit pretty much flat as I could get it. There's a nice curve around here and then off that way. I'll backfill everything with that little spot right there where that 2 inch is coming off to the side. So I got the other two 2-inch. They're going to be for the PV off of this building and the other building that's not there yet. And the other PV that's coming off of the roof that'll be above the well is right here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and cover everything up. I'm going to leave just the end, just that pipe right there open. I'm going to just leave it like that for this trip. And go ahead and switch buckets and change, cover all this up real quick. Because it's getting late, sun's about to go behind the mountain.